Good evening, you guys.
Good evening.
You'll have to forgive me because I have lost my voice. And so we're going to be playing an MP3. I recorded this song that I was going to sing for you guys tonight. I recorded it this past year. And I just want to say a few things about Parkinson's and why I chose the Michael J. Fox Foundation for my charity, because I was honored to be a part of this Divas with a Cause last year for the first time. And I got to be with Tia and Caroline and the Friends. Oh my gosh, the Friends. I mean, how awesome are they? And I've had the privilege of playing with Tia multiple times for meeting her here. And so it's just a wonderful community. And thank you all for being here tonight. But I wanted to say that my father passed away 1 year ago, 2 days ago. So it was May the 4th, a year ago. And he had Parkinson's for about 15 years. And it's been a very, very difficult year because Parkinson's is not like a one-size-fits-all disease like many of these diseases are, many of these neurological diseases like ALS or Alzheimer's, but it affects everyone a little bit differently, and the symptoms aren't necessarily the same, so there needs to be a lot of more awareness about Parkinson's and how it can affect people, with their mental acuity, with dementia. My father, everybody thought that he was in his right mind, except for me and my sister. We knew that something was wrong. And the dementia had set in. And unfortunately, with the probate laws as they are, people can just kind of swoop in and take what's not theirs and take advantage of the people who have these diseases and aren't able to defend themselves and aren't realizing what's happening, and it leaves the families not really able to do much. And so there needs to be an advocacy too for probate laws, because I hate to be the macabre one here, but there is a price for admission to this life. Everybody's gonna eventually transition, and we're gonna go back to our maker. So we're all gonna deal with this at some point in time with someone that we love, and ourselves too. And we need to protect our families and our children and our elders. And so I just wanted to share this little story with you. I recorded this song with John Driscoll Hopkins. I don't know if anybody of you here knows who that is, but he's the guitar player for the Zac Brown Band. And John is just an amazing, amazing guy. And it just so happens that while we were recording this whole album, I originally the name of it is Love Notes and Lullabies. I haven't even released it yet because I've been fighting a will in probate court for an entire year. But I digress. But so during the recording, John found out actually at 50, he had ALS, another neurological disease, and he's got 3 young children named Hope, Grace, and Faith. And my name's Kristen Hope, and I named my little girl, my IVF little girl, Miracle, Isabella Grace. I was like, I'm just trying to be like you, John. He's like, stop trying to be like me. But he found out that he had ALS, which is another neurological disease that has no cure. So, in addition to the Parkinson's, I'd also like to bring awareness to, he started a charitable organization himself, because everybody calls him Hop. Because, John Hopkins, you need a nickname, because there's, a lot of associations with the hospital and different things, but everybody calls him Hop. So he started a charitable organization called Hop on a Cure. So if you're interested in checking that out too, please, that's a great opportunity to give. Is hoponacure.org. But tonight, I am here for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. And there's no cure for that either. And as I was able to see my dad, and when hospice, I was able to see him. Not much, but I was able to, and I was able to sing him the entire album of this that I did, that I've yet to release, that I did with Hop. And so this is one of my favorite songs, and it references bluebirds. A lot of the songs that I did were Disney, kind of, Alice in Wonderland, Pinocchio, which is When You Wish Upon a Star, a Dream is a Wish, your heart makes, that kind of thing. And then, so I'm going to sing over, well, I'm not going to sing, I might whisper with it, if you don't mind. But this is the recording of me that I did with Hop, singing Over the Rainbow. And while my dad was in hospice, at home, I sang to him these songs, and he wasn't able to communicate with me. But I knew he heard me, and I knew that, he loved to hear me sing. And, I was his baby girl. And, gee, don't do that to me. Oh, that's you. You're gonna stop me now. Well, I'm gonna tell you the story. You gotta rewind it, because I haven't got to my story yet. This is why we go over. But I'll make it quick. Okay, so my story about, so thank you for knocking me out of my, so now I can talk. I thought that was Tia. I thought you were doing that to me. I was like, Tia, don't do it to me. Alright, but my dad had blue eyes, and it was funny because, I'll just say this, I got red hair, I got hazel eyes, my husband's like Albanian, so he's like dark complected, dark hair, and here pops out this child, blonde hair, blue eyes, totally my dad. And it's funny how DNA is that way, just skips. But so I was singing to him, and I said, he had blue eyes, and I looked down, and he had on this light blue hospital gown with dark blue feathers. And I said to him, Dad, Granddaddy comes to me in ladybugs. When I see a ladybug, I know it's my granddad, around me. And my mom, his mom, comes to me in butterflies. And I said, Dad, you can come back to me in a bluebird, as a sign that you're around. And so I got the call. I wasn't able to be with him when he passed away. It's probably good I couldn't sing tonight, because it broke good. I went to take my daughter, who was 4, to school the next morning. The first song that came on was Blackbird by the Beatles. And then I remembered we used to kid him that he was colorblind, and he could never tell his blues from his blacks. And so he'd always wear one blue sock and always wear one black sock. And I was like, close, Dad, good to see that you still have your humor on the other side. Okay, so this is the song Over the Rainbow, and I'm not trying to whisper with it. So lip sync, possibly, or not.